Questions, please? Rick, what was your assessment of your fourth quarter execution and your contributions by Dirk and Monte?
I thought Ellis played probably his best all-around game of the season. And he had 0 turnovers. He was extremely disciplined at both ends of the floor. You know, he waited for the opportunities to pop, and he got to the rim. You know, he had assists. You know, he made huge free throws at the end. So he was fantastic tonight. I mean, Dirk was great, obviously. You know, with 34 points in 34 minutes. And you know, it was a tough night because you know, our shot making wasn't great. Took us almost 3.5 quarters to hit a 3. And those nights, it's just, you know, you got to hang in somehow. And Sacramento had a pretty good groove going. Gay had it going early. He had 18 points on 6 shots first half. You know, so that's tough. And then, you know, we got down, but we hung in.
Ellis had basically struggled offensively for the last 3 games. What do you think kicked in for him? And what's his kind of demeanor been?
Well, you know, our team has struggled. Our whole team has struggled defensively. You guys point to his offense, and he was struggling defensively too, as were most of the other guys on the team. And tonight his defense was spectacular. I mean, he was in the right place. You know, the guys he was guarding, I don't know if they scored any points at all, maybe a few here and there, but he was great there. And you know, it was one of those nights where, you know, he could easily have gotten frustrated early, but he didn't. He kept playing the whole game, and it came around, you know. And down the stretch, I mean, his penetration. He got to the free throw line a couple times. He made the 2 big ones at the end. The jump shot he hit at the left elbow was a massively big play. So I just really, you know, and look, no turnovers. I mean, the second half we had 0 turnovers as a team, and that's the only way we're going to win that game. Because the shots weren't falling, and you know, I mean, that's a talented team. I mean, they were just jumping over us and making shots. So, you know, it just took a lot of grit to hang in.
Right with a double-double. His impact on the boards tonight.
He was terrific down the stretch. He had a big stop, you know, on the baseline where he put his body there and took the ball away from the guy. I mean, you know, it was big, and then he made a couple big plays around the basket too. So, look, you know, our center position is, you know, it's challenging for those guys because the minutes are a little scattered, but they all bring something a little different, and we obviously need them all. Dallenberg got us off to a really good start. You know, he was rebounding, he was active, he hit a couple of shots, he had a couple of lob dunks. I mean, guys were doing a good job finding him in his good positions. And then, you know, so look, it's a game we're fortunate to win, but we deserve to win because we hung in and we really stayed tough through the hard parts of it.
The expectations for Dirk are obviously high, but it's been a while since he put up this many points in a 2-game span. What's going right for him right now?
Well, he's got a good groove going, obviously. The guys are looking for him, and you know, beyond that, I mean, we're in a reasonable spacing game situation, which I think helps everybody. You know, it's a little freaky that we weren't hitting our threes earlier in the game because we had some pretty good looks, but sometimes that happens, and when that happens, the basketball gods are telling you, you know, you got to make sure you don't turn it over, and you got to guard somebody. And so when we got down, that's what we did.
He's also been in double digits in terms of free throw attempts the last couple of games. Is that like a conscious thing that you're seeing him do? Is he going to the basket any more or less? Or is
he's driving it more. But when you're in a shot making groove like him, I mean, guys are going to be flying at you, and there's going to be contact on plays. So, you know, it just, you know, a lot of things come together, you know, when you're aggressive and you shoot the ball well. So, look, the big thing is, you know, I think 34 minutes is the high number. You know, we like to play him. I mean, obviously like to be, you know, hard. It's just really hard with the way we're set up and with the difficulty of these games. And then Marion's sitting out. You know, it's just, you know, that takes the one guy that really would match up well with Gay. And hey, Vince and Jay were scrambling their butts off all night against him because he's a great offensive player.
Anything else?